When you first think about getting a pet for yourself, you probably think about which animal you want, where to get this type of animal, and how much it will cost to get this type of animal. It can cause stress for a family, deciding which pet will be the perfect fit for the household. What if I told you that you can get the perfect animal for you while also saving the animal's life during the process? Yes, I am talking about rescuing an animal from Mckamey Animal Center. Some people squirm at the thought of having to take care of a beaten or scared animal that has been abused from their previous owner. Situations can be terrible for these animals, and they have to be rescued and sent to these centers to be taken care of. Listen, according to Mckamey Animal Center, statistics from 2008 to 2015, between 6,000 to 8,000 animals are rescued every single year. Around 2,000 to 3,000 are actually adopted from these centers. These animals that are adopted find new homes to flourish, be taken care of, and truly cared about the way they should be. My family and I adopted a 1-year-old from Mckamey Animal Shelter about 3 years ago. His name was Milo, and he became the perfect pet for my household. I have a strong passion for these animals, especially dogs, and I truly think that you all should as well. I would love to convince you to rescue an animal from any shelter by showing you the true need for adoptions, how the adoption process works, and what you can get out of adopting one of these animals. Let's start with showing you the true need for adopting an animal. Adoption is needed as a result of owners that beat, neglect, and mistreat these animals. After accessing the Mckamey Animal Center website, which is updated daily, I learned that about 1/3 of animals sent to the shelter end up never being adopted. Most people only think to purchase these animals from breeders or pet stores that have had these animals for numerous amounts of days. They are afraid to take in a scared or beaten pet and do not want to give it the necessary care these animals need to truly survive. Even though commercials are shown and ads are presented everywhere in this city, not enough people adopt and not enough people are aware of this center. According to the article from Dog Time in 2014, 24% of people who want a pet say they would still rather purchase an animal from one of these breeders instead of purchasing one from one of these rescue centers. A lack of knowledge on how to adopt, how cheap the process is, and the health of the animals were the main reasons why these 24% chose against the rescue centers. Once these shelters become full, the proverbial gate is closed anymore for these animals to come in. This keeps these sick and dying animals on the street with no chance of survival. There is only space for 500 animals at Mckamey Rescue Center, seeing that there is only 500 gates, 1 animal per gate. About 1/4 of these animals end up being euthanized because they are taken care of but do not get the full care and love needed from a family to truly survive on their own. The need to adopt is now obvious, but the solution can be as well. Although there are shelters around the country to adopt an animal, there's only one shelter in our area, the city of Chattanooga, that is solely used for the purpose of rescuing these animals, treating them, and then used for adoption to new homes. Mckamey Animal Shelter is a non-profit organization that was a $2 million investment by the city of Chattanooga. On their website, MckameyAnimalCenter.org, that I accessed on July 26, 2016, their mission is to enhance the lives of companion animals and people by encouraging a culture of responsibility and true compassion. There is only one location of the Mckamey Animal Center, yet I believe they should expand and find out how to use better resources to expand the organization throughout our city, throughout our state, and throughout our countrywide. Mckamey has it all, from adoption to cruelty investigations to neutering and to educating people on how these animals have been mistreated and how they truly should be cared about. So what are the steps you would need to take to complete this process? Each and every animal adopted per year from this shelter is saved and finds a new home to be taken care of like a pet should be. Any person over the age of 18 and has a clean record of not being arrested or charged with the abuse of animals can legally adopt. Think of how many animals could be saved per year if everyone had the correct information and knowledge on how to rescue. Adopting an animal from Mckamey is a simple, step-by-step process that can be accomplished within an easy 2 hours. You can either make an appointment or just walk into the center to check out the animals. Counselors will help you figure out what size, age, and breed animal you need that fits perfect for your household. They will help you gain knowledge on what the animal needs to get back to 100% health and care to be able to take home. You will be asked to complete an adoption survey and will be given an interview to make sure that you are well equipped to take this animal home and take the necessary care that it needs. You will pay a cheap price for the animal and it will be riding in the car with you straight home within 2 hours. You have been presented with the dire need to adopt. How the adoption process works, and what you can get for yourself out of adopting one of these animals. You can go to adopt an animal today. Just pick up the phone or go into the center at 4500 North Access Road and rescue an animal today. If you get the urge to want a pet for yourself or for your family, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Save an animal, give it a brand new home to feel the compassion and love that animal needs, and truly get a pet that you need for yourself.